Turkey is home to fascinating wonders of the ancient world, and one of them is the archaeological site of Ephesus. Let's step back in time to discover what makes Ephesus so special. You can easily go to the ancient city of Ephesus from Istanbul. In our case, we took a flight from Istanbul airport with Turkish Airlines, and we arrived in only 1 hour at the airport in Izmir.
Let me remind you that we arrived at this area by plane, but let me tell you something. Also, there is another option, and I want to share this information with you as well, because many of you are arriving at Turkey by cruise ships. Because let's remember that also this area, we are at the moment in Kuşadası in Aydın, which is very close to Izmir basically. So many visitors also arrive by cruise ships, and this precisely is the port where you will arrive. And from here, you can also start this tour, like visiting the Efes, the Virgin Mary House, Celsus, and other surrounding areas.
Once at the airport in Izmir, one of the fastest ways to reach the ancient city of Ephesus is by private transfer, and it takes about 40 minutes. You can also reach it on your own by taking a very affordable train to the town of Celsus from the train station that connects at the airport. It takes about an hour and a half to reach the town. If you also want to book a private tour to Ephesus and other nearby sites, you can do it through remindertour.com. Ephesus was an ancient port city located in modern-day Turkey, in the province of Izmir in the Aegean region. The city was once considered the most important Greek city and the most important trading center of the Mediterranean region. Ephesus was one of the most populated ancient cities. It was during the Roman rule that Ephesus reached at its glory, and it is estimated that the city had approximately 250,000 inhabitants. Only 20% of the site has been excavated so far, and is one of the best well-preserved ancient cities.
So here we are in the Boleterium of the city, or in the other name we can call this place as Odeon, which was the parliament building of the Ephesus ancient city. This is the place where all the politicians were meeting for important decisions about the city. This was totally a covered building because most important people in the city, they cannot work under the sun or under the rain. So there was a scannery building, kind of a wall, which was decorated with the statues of important people of the city who were financing the building to be able to make the advertisement of their family name, and then it was covered with a wooden roof. This is the place where they were all deciding important things about the city.
Ephesus is also an important site for Christian history in the region, since it played a vital role in the spread of Christianity. Starting in the 1st century AD, notable Christians such as St. Paul and St. John visited the city, winning many Christian converts in the process. St. Paul's letters to the Ephesians, which are in the New Testament, teach us important things about the Christian faith. Ephesus is like a symbol showing how Christianity spread in the Roman Empire back in the day. Also, the Ephesian church is one of the 7 churches mentioned in the book of Revelation, showing how special it was in early Christian times. The fact that Ephesus and its people were mentioned in the Bible has attracted countless of tourists to the area and continues to do so. That is why Ephesus is one of the most visited places in the country.
So we are now in public toilets of the city, latrines. These are the most luxury public toilets that you can see in these cities, just in front of the houses of rich people. So after breakfast, senators, they were coming here, sitting next to each other, doing their business, and they were talking with their friends. Water was running underneath and in front here as well to wash their hands. And they didn't have hygienic paper in that time. They used a wooden stick and sponge on the top. That's why there is the saying, holding the wrong side of the stick comes from here. This is how they were cleaning.
One of the highlights of this site is the Library of Celsus. It is considered an architectural marvel, and it is one of the only remaining examples of great libraries of the ancient world located in the Roman Empire. It was the third largest library in the Greco-Roman world, behind only those of Alexandria and Pergamon, believed to have held around 12,000 scrolls. Celsus is buried in a crypt beneath the library in a decorated marble sarcophagus. The interior measured roughly 180 square meters.
So here you can see one of the most ancient advertisement of history. For me, it's one of the most professional. This is a street where all the traders were entering to the city from harbor. So the first visit they always wanted to do was visiting Brothel. So this is the advertisement of Brothel. Here you can see the left foot, a woman and a heart shape. So it says here, if you follow your left foot, as the brothel is on the left side of the road, you are going to meet the queen of your heart, but you have to pay for it. The hole there represents the coin that they have to pay for the entrance.
If you visit during summer, which goes from May to September, make sure to bring light clothes, a hat, and plenty of sunscreen. Trust me, the ancient city is fully covered in marble, so it reflects the sun and heat, and sometimes it can be unbearable for some people. You can expect to spend under the sun for approximately 2 hours. Also, a pair of shoes with good traction is advised, since the marble stones are super slippery. This place is believed to be the final residence of the Virgin Mary. The authenticity of this belief is based on the visions of a German nun and mystic, Anne Catherine Emmerich, in the early 19th century. The House of Virgin Mary is a humble structure made of stone and is believed to have been a place of prayer and reflection for Mary. The site has been recognized by the Catholic Church as a place of pilgrimage, and many visitors from around the world visit here. It is a very small place and can be visited in 30 to 40 minutes, and inside the house we can also find some items that the popes who have visited the site have donated.
This water is totally drinkable, so you don't have to worry about it, and it is also believed that it is holy water. So that is why in high season you might see many people bringing their own bottles and they are taking water back home because it is believed that it is holy water. And right after the fountain, we will also see this wall where many people leave their wishes and also they say thank you, because maybe some of them they had some of their beloved ones that probably were ill, and thankfully they got better, so they come here and give thanks and everything. Right now you cannot see many of them, but when it is high season in this area, you will see this wall fully covered with these little papers.
The area has many more places to visit, like the Basilica of St. John, where St. John the Apostle was buried, a remaining column of the Temple of Artemis that is considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Ephesus Museum of Archaeology, Hagia Souk Castle, and even Şirince, one of the most photogenic villages with cobbled streets and traditional Ottoman mansions. You can even add these places depending on the time you have available. This visit can also be a day trip from Istanbul. If you visit by cruise ship from the Mediterranean and dock in Kuşadası, then a tour is your best option to make the most out of your time. You can book a tour on remindertour.com.
So this was just a little bit of what the city of Ephesus has to offer. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this about Istanbul and in general Turkey every week. See you next time. Bye bye.